Hey man, say what you want to say, man, but this is Ty Talks. I'm your host, Tyron Daves, and I'll be breaking down some topics in the world of sports, debates, hot takes, and all the moments to keep the game talking. Remember, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. All right, guys, I got a couple things I want to talk about. Media Day, who I got winning MVP, who I think could be in the running. Also, I want to talk about a little Raw, a little Roman Reigns coming back, Seth and Cody, Crown Jewel. So I'm going to start off right now with this Ant situation, man. Ant's going into this confidence, with his confidence very high, man. This is what he said. He said, I'm going to average a whole bunch of points, win a whole lot of games. He said that was his recipe for MVP this season. I see it, man. For me, I got Ant or Luka Doncic winning MVP. I just think Luka Doncic is overdue for sure. It's possible. But if Ant going to this season with that mindset of putting 35 on everybody's head and the Timberwolves are probably a top 3 seed, I can definitely see him winning MVP also. So I just respect Anthony Edwards for definitely letting everybody know what he's on this season. I can tell that he was really putting in that work this season because he seemed excited to come out here and drop 40 every night. He definitely said them low-grade teams, like Washington Wizards and stuff like that, he said he going to put 50 on y'all. So, hey, man, if you want that MVP, man, you definitely got to be the best scorer in the league, and I definitely see that in your future. All right, next, bro, LeBron James, man, he'll be 41 in a couple months. He said, once I fall out the love with the process, then I know for sure it'll probably be it. Also, he said that when they asked him will he be at Media Day next year, he said maybe. He also said he's not waiting on his son Bryce because they on 2 different timelines, and I respect that, man. But yeah, man, this got to be Bron last season, man. One of the greatest of all time. I don't see him playing until he's 42. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, man, this is definitely Bron last season. Y'all better get ready. He gonna announce it probably in the middle, whatever. But just enjoy it, bro. This is LeBron's final run, man, and I definitely see him retiring this year. I just see it. All right, next, Cooper Flag said that he was so happy to meet Jordan. Jordan is his GOAT. I'm pretty sure I'm like, Jordan, your GOAT. I respect it. But I'm like, you didn't watch him. The only thing I can say about this is it's probably his parents showed him a whole lot of Jordan tape growing up. They grew up in that era, so. Yeah, man, Cooper Flagg's going to be one of them. And his buddy Anthony Davis also said he'll have to wear a eye protective thing for the rest of his season after he had surgery on his eye. He had a little bulge or whatever. I don't know if you can see. But if he can stay healthy at the beginning of the season and probably carried into like January and stuff until Kyrie can come back, the Mavericks will be legit. Like, we cannot doubt the Mavericks. Derek Lively already saying he's 7'3". Last year he was 7'2". Now he's 7'3". They got Anthony Davis, Lively, Flag, Clay still there. Can't forget Clay. Once Kyrie come back, man, I think the Mavericks will be fine in the West. But Anthony Davis is going to have to cruise and keep them in position until Kyrie get back, for sure. All right, next, KD, Media Day today. He said he don't want to really put any expectations or say championship or whatever. I understand. I totally understand. With this young team, man, Amen Thompson, Alpha Sengun, Reed Shepard, Tari Eason, Jabari Smith, Dorian Finney, Josh Okogie, Clint Capella, Steven Adams, this roster is stacked. Aaron Holiday is super stacked, bro. And what I could tell you about this, I see why KD want to sign that Rockets extension, which he brung up. He's on the last year of his deal. Last year, he was with Phoenix. He signed that extension probably, 2 years ago. Now that extension has run out. He will sign an extension with the Rockets because that's what he said. And I expect him. He loved Texas. Texas is his home, basically. He was a 18-year-old teenager in Texas, killing, averaging 25 points in college. So I see him retiring with the Rockets for sure. It just makes sense, man. It makes sense. All right, next, the 5-star phenom recruit, Juju Watkins. She played USC. She has announced that she will be out the whole 2025-2026 season. And it's respects to her because, look, she's a future number 1 pick, probably the future Michael Jordan of the WNBA. She got everything to be the face of the WNBA also. So her messing up her future when she knows she still is going to go number 1, I understand. She's a woman. She want to make sure her knee is right. Don't want to rush it. No need to rush it because your future is not at college. It's in the WNBA. And you're going to be making a whole lot of money. So respect the Juju for announcing that she would not play this year also. And I expect her to still be the number 1 pick whenever she decides to go into the WNBA draft. It just makes sense, bro. Like, you gotta respect it. Al Horford, back to the NBA. Al Horford, Seth Curry, Deontay Milton, who else? Somebody else. But they all signed with Golden State. Al Horford is coming in as a new body, though. He is there with Quentin Post. They both going to be, both of them centers shooting threes. It's going to be wonderful. Sleeper, I think Golden State is better than last year. Do I see them being better than any of the top 3 teams in the West? No, I don't. But they for sure is better than last year, and they are not going to start off horrible like they did last year. I think it's perfect for Al Horford to be shooting them threes with Golden State. It makes sense. And then most likely this is last season. His little playoff run got cut short when Tatum tore his Achilles. So I think he just want a fair way to go out. Makes sense. Victor Wembanyama. He's going to be a top 10 player this year. If he can stay healthy. He's listed at 7'4" now. Well, last year was 7'3", but now it's 7'4". I expect him to be a top 10 player, stay healthy. Take him and Fox, Castle, Vassell, Harper, Carter, Sochan, the whole roster, man, they got to get to the playoffs this year. Victor Wembanyama has to get to the playoffs this year. So that's what I'm putting on Victor this year, man. Get to the playoffs, become a top 10 player in the league. That's what I say to Victor, which I see. I see all that for him. Jokic, man. Why Jokic out here lying and capping to people, man? Jokic, when they asked him will he sign a contract extension, he said, well, man, I want to be a Nugget for life. Well, look, I just don't see it. His buddy Luka in the Lakers, I think they got cap space in 2027. I'm gonna keep saying this. I just see Luka Doncic recruiting Jokic, man. I just see it once Bron retire. I see it. People don't see it because they say Jokic don't like the limelight, Hollywood, whatever. But if his buddy recruiting him, I can definitely see it. So I'm going to keep saying this, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I see Jokic going to the Lakers in 2027. All right, man. I want to talk about this Oscar and Io Sky rivalry. I think it need to be just between them two. I don't think Rhea Ripley should be involved at all. I think it should be between Asuka and Io, like student and teacher, and just keep that storyline going. I love it. I love that Asuka just going around macing her 2 weeks in a row. I just love it. And I think it need to keep happening in different ways. And y'all need to have a series of matches and rivals. I just love it, man. Io Asuka rivalry, and don't have Rhea evolve too much, but have Kyrie evolve more, and it'll be perfect storyline. All right, next I want to talk about this Seth and Cody thing, man. Only reason I like it, I noticed Pierce and Crown Jewel don't really count it as much as they want to count it, but I like that this ring is evolved. I'm glad they didn't bring back the big title. I think it needs to be the ring that they fighting for. And I think they're going to let Seth win this, because it's really not going to hurt Cody, just a ring, just because the Division is on fire right now, and that's who they pushing as a stable. So, yeah, putting more accolades and putting more jewelry or whatever on Seth would make sense. So, yeah, at Crown Jewel, I see Seth Rollins finally getting more wins off of Cody, because you got to think about this. Cody has beat Seth WrestleMania. He had beat him at the Hell in the Cell. And now they're having another match. They're not going to do this. So Cody's definitely not going to keep beating Seth. So I see Seth winning at Crown Jewel for sure. Another thing, my last but not thing, Roman came back in the same way he came back last month. Helping the Usos fight the Vision. It's the same thing, man. I love Roman. I love Jimmy. I love Jay. But them just coming back, fighting the Vision, the same way Raw been ending, man, for the last month, bro. That's why I haven't covered it in a month. Probably a couple weeks or whatever. I'm exaggerating. But look, it been the same ending. Jimmy Jay getting beat up by the Usos, or somebody getting beat up by the Usos, and Roman coming out to beat them. But yeah, I expect more, and I know we're gonna get more. But do I smell a bloodline, original bloodline, getting back together for good? I would love to see that. But all right, guys, that's all I got for today. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to Todd Talks Podcast 1. I'm growing. Follow me on TikTok at The Real Todd Talks. Todd Talks Podcast 1 everywhere else. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace out.